Good morning. My name is Sherry Gaugler-Stewart. I'm the Director of Family and Spiritual Recovery for the retreat, and this is the Saturday morning meditation with our family program. In yesterday's meditation, we focused on breathing, which I think is really helpful. It helps me to be present when I can focus on breath. It helps me to relax a bit more when I can focus on breath. But what I know is for myself, when I was new to the meditation process, breathing was too quiet. I needed something a little more. I needed to have a sound involved in what I was doing for meditation. And so the form of meditation that we're going to do today is the first one that I really connected well with. We're going to focus on mantra meditation this morning. Now, a mantra in its simplest definition is just a commonly repeated word or phrase. And there are some forms of mantra meditation that I am assuming that you may have heard of. In the Eastern philosophy, transcendental meditation is a mantra meditation. In Christianity, centering prayer is a mantra meditation. And they are both designed to be similar in format. Both formats recommend meditating for 20 minutes in the morning, meditating for 20 minutes at night, which honestly, I think is a little bit of a lofty goal when you're new to meditation. I think you need to find a time that you know that you can meditate and stick with that consistently as you build up. With both of these processes, you focus exclusively on your mantra. If other things bubble up into your mind, again, we don't judge ourselves for those things. That's common in meditation practice, but you just bring yourself back to what that mantra is. And for me, what happened is having that placeholder in my head almost created empty space around it because my head wasn't focused on so many things. It was just focused on that mantra. Now, if you were learning transcendental meditation, you would go to a teacher, they would assign you an ancient Sanskrit word. You would be using a mantra that probably doesn't hold meaning for you. In Christianity and centering prayer, that's very much different. You would normally have a Bible verse or some sort of inspirational phrase as a mantra, so you would use something that has meaning to you. No right or wrong, no good or bad, it's just what do you connect with more easily. Now, some folks will use setting their intention for the day as a way that they're going to practice their mantra. They're going to let that mantra be discovered when they sit and think, okay, what do I need to do today? How do I want to show up in the world? I have an example of that. My mom lived in this old farmhouse. And the kind word to describe my mom would be pack rat, nooks and crannies, all jammed with things. When my grandma passed away, she moved into my grandmother's house, which was nicer and smaller. So she had to figure out what she was going to bring and what she was going to sell in a very gigantic yard sale. What I knew to be true is that this was going to be difficult. I knew it was going to be difficult for me. I knew it was going to be difficult for her to figure that out. And so before I would go over to her house, how I would start my day with mantra meditation was to focus on patience, because I didn't need to get any frustration I might be feeling all over my mom. She already was dealing with enough in those moments in time. And what's lovely about setting your intention is that as the day progressed and my patience waned, then I was able to find a quiet space and refocus on that patience. So there's no exact word that you need to select. It's just what's resonating with you in those moments. So the format of mantra meditation is that you recite that mantra internally in your head, and there's no wrong way to do that. Sometimes people will match it up to their breathing. Sometimes it's faster, sometimes it's slower. Doesn't really matter. It's just, are you able to bring your focus back to that mantra when you need to? Now, I'll also say that there are times when you're focusing on your mantra where your mantra might just disappear. It may be that there's just a beat in space left where that mantra used to be. You're not doing anything wrong. You're going a little deeper in your meditation. Now, sometimes when I'm setting my intention for the day, my mantra will start out as one word and then it will shift to a different word. And I've learned to go with that as long as that word's a positive word, because what I know to be true is that sometimes I think I know what I need. I don't always know what I need. sometimes what I need becomes clear when I'm in this connection with meditation. So that's what we are going to do today. We are going to focus on a mantra. We're going to take some time to just have that practice. If your mind shifts, if it goes in another direction, if it thinks about other things, do not judge yourself. Just gently bring yourself back to that mantra. And your mantra could be something that you've used in the past if you have a mantra that's tried and true for you. If you want to focus on something that doesn't have meaning for you, sometimes people will just use the placeholder 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. You can set your intention for the day. Or if you're looking for some words that might be helpful to focus on as a mantra, the words that we recommend with the family program are the words let go. So that is what we are going to do this morning. I'm just looking at my notes quick to see if there's anything else that I want to add to that. So what I would like you to do is get in a position that feels comfortable for you. Some way that your body feels comfortable, that you're not going to be wiggling around. I know that wiggling distracts me from meditation. And I'd like you to close your eyes, or at least lower your eyes so that you're limiting any visual distractions. Sometimes it's helpful just to make a soft gaze on something. And then take in 3 really deep breaths, holding each breath as long as possible in a way that feels comfortable for you. And then exhaling slowly and gently. And then start repeating your mantra in your mind to yourself. Whatever that mantra is that you've chosen for this process. Again, if other thoughts bubble into your head, do not judge yourself. That's what your brain is supposed to do, is think. Just gently bring yourself, your focus back to your mantra. And I'll let you know when our time is up. When you feel ready, gently bring your awareness back into this time and space and open your eyes. Thank you. So for those of you who are curious, that was 15 minutes from when I asked you to close your eyes until I asked you to open them. And I know that that's a little bit further than where we got yesterday. And for some of you, that may have felt like it went by really fast. Others, it may have felt a little longer just because we have different personalities in the room. So what I want to say is that tomorrow's meditation is going to be a guided meditation. So I'm going to ask you to visualize some things. I'm going to ask you to ask yourself some questions, and I will lead you through that process. So if there's been any sort of difficulty connecting so far with meditation, I think that you'll find tomorrow to be really helpful. Thank you for taking this time with me this morning, and I hope you have a good rest of your day.